That was close. That was less close. Okay, you guys are not really trying now, are you? Nope. Look at this. I'll stand where he fired the last arrow from. You guys really suck at your jobs, don't you? Wow. Hello everyone, I'm the best Let's Player you've never heard of. Are you ready for more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword? Last time I was kind of sleep drunk, so we didn't get much done and we're still in the sand ship. This time it doesn't look to be much better since it took me about 4 tries to climb a ladder. But we're going to use the key we got to the captain's room and open the captain's room and see words. Alright, what's in there? It's stairs. This could be the stair. Something wonderful. There's a bird statue. There's that. I'm going to guess we're going to need to do a time change thing. So you got BMOS, and you got that. And I'm going to have to go back outside, which is just me being really lazy. But, I think they put a place to get to the time shift stone out here. Nope, you have to do the chimey change, yes. Everything is English today. Except... Oh, you're the guy with the monster horn then. I'll just take that. Don't really... I mean, we already got 2 from treasure chests in the dungeon already, but... yeah, whatever. Okay, die. That's not good. Moving the nunchuck stick does actually... Alright, oh well. There's gonna be a lot of bad soundy stuff in this episode, but there's nothing really that I can do now. Anyway, we're gonna just hit that with an... there's not really much to talk about here. We're just shooting the time shift stone and then seeing what puzzles it leads us to. I don't have much to say other than... Why is there no Skyward Sword DLC for Hyrule Warriors? I mean, getting Fine Girahim is cool, but I want to play as Groose. Okay, this is technically minor spoilers, but there is a part where we technically control Groose later. But it's not as cool as actually getting to play as Groose in a beat-em-up. That's like one of the Groosiest things that one could ever do. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna need to... switch time back and then change the thing to open the thing and the thing with the thing. And I'm not facing the right direction. Okay, there we go. Nope. Luckily, Skipper designed his boat with some special metal so that the grates can be shot through with arrows. Meaning, it's a lot easier for us to do... Oh, you... Okay, the... one that I was trying to kill is out of the way, and that didn't work at all. Okay. That was uncalled for existence of enemies. They don't need... I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, you shoot the thing, and just to guess, but I'm going to say that's going to open the only locked door on screen at the current moment in time. Because, you know, puzzles, and 3 BMOS. On the bright side, it appears that our trek through the sand ship is almost done. Okay, never mind, there were 2 more BMOS, and, okay, I get it, Smash Bros. Just came out and it's awesome, but do you guys have to get the true combos on me? Eye laser to eye laser is kind of not fair and should be banned in tournament singles. Doubles, it's okay. Because you need 2 BMOS to do it effectively no, wait. That's the other way around. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know why I'm even thinking this, but I've had it recommended that I should be a Smash TO. That was funny when that happened. Because I really shouldn't. Anyway! Boss key! The squid carving. That's a really, really weird squid. It's got one eye that folds over a corner. And then only like 5 or 6 tentacles. Thanks, Fi! The boss key is the boss key? I would have never guessed that. Also, why is there a treasure chest that I'm missing? How is there a... Okay, it's... What? What? Or, wait. Okay, so there is a treasure chest I'm missing. You can't access it from any... what? How am I even missing this? What is... You know, when I get to I have to go there for the boss to put the boss key in the lock anyway, so I don't know why I'm worrying so much about this. Oh boy. I have a feeling that it's something important too, but it's not really. Okay, I'm here. And apparently you can just farm monster horns off those guys. That's... And arrows, but, I mean... You already don't need more than the 20 arrows they give you at the beginning. So yes, you will get small quivers being sold in the bazaar as adventure pouch items that you can upgrade at Scrap Shop, but it's completely not worth it because... Like, you got... It's the slingshot, which holds like, what, 15 or whatever? And then there's the bombs that have 10... And then 20 arrows. You've got enough projectiles. It's not anything to be worried about in ever. And am I going in the right way? No, I'm not going in the right way. No, I am going in the right way. See what I mean by not having a brain? This is it. And we got the boss key, so we know there's going to be a boss. I'm going to grab as much health as I can beforehand, because I think I have 3 fairies. I should actually check that. Yeah, I have 3 fairies. I don't know why I'm worrying about health, but I worry about everything. I think I've already told the story about being terrified for not having 100% health when the health scale's on a scale of 100 in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. That happened in my replaying of the game to catch myself back up in the file when my 3DS data got deleted. And no. Why do I even bother? Okay. So, we can clearly see the blue... I'm gonna guess the blue fire is Nehru's flame, since Nehru's kind of the goddess of water. And we're looking for a flame blessed by the goddess of water, so I'm gonna say... Either what we're looking for is just evaporated water that's somewhere in the air, because when fire meets water, that's what tends to happen. And I'm gonna need to change the time. Oh, sorry, I'm going to need to shift the time. Screw the treasure chest, it's not going to be anything worth it. Alright, it's against my better judgment, but I'm not going to go for it because that might just be even a dummy area. I don't know. I should have looked this up, but I don't really care. Worst comes to worst, I'll just come back to this after the boss fight. Anyway, lock looks sort of like a skull. Looks like I have to do that, but inverted. That's also incorrect. Here's after the Ancient Cistern. Thankfully, they decided to make the lock puzzles not pathetically easy. Alright, let's... It's just one of these sides. There we go. And squid goes in the water. I wouldn't have guessed. That's kind of how life works. You'd think that it would have evolved sort of the same as it did. Well, I mean, it's also magic. But whatever. Anyway, welcome to the captain's room. Welcome to something that I've seen way too many times on the internet to be proud of. So yeah, the tentacles is a thing. You also cannot access your map anymore, which kind of stinks, because I was going to go back for the thing, but nope. So, well, that broke. I'm going to say we should probably get out of here, you know, being on a sinking ship isn't all that of a good thing. And what are you going to say? The tentacles belong to a monster of yeah, it's almost like this is the prelude to a boss fight. Okay. Yeah, you have to kill Tentacles the Skyward Strike. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of, shall we say, fan art about this, too. Unfortunately, you can't aim it well enough to get both at once. Tentacles themselves don't actually hurt you, so it doesn't really matter. Getting all Donkey Kong in here, too. Somehow, for some reason... Did I just get hit by a barrel in a cutscene? Nope, okay. Now, can you actually go back and swim in this water? Yes, you can, but it also erases from existence any part of the ship lower than what's visible, so you can't actually go in through the black. Which is kinda dumb, but I guess they didn't want to make you swim through the entire dungeon. That would be cool, though, swimming through the entire dungeon, just getting air bubbles, stuff, I don't know. Anyway. It seems that every game I'd like to Let's Play has some sort of desert-bound ship level, and then some sort of homage to Donkey Kong. Okay, that's a little creepy. And, yeah. On the bright side, it actually pulled us... No, okay. Thought it pulled us to where we needed to go in the first place. That would have been a little... good guy, boss, enemy monster thing. Okay, seriously? That's not... Okay. I don't like jump scares. I'm not really scared of them much myself. That's just stupid. This is still my favorite Zelda game. Vi's a lot more annoying than I remember. This is still my favorite Zelda game, though. Alright, I'm gonna do that. So it can't actually grab me cheaply. Don't remember that giving me trouble before. That just might be a problem thing. Alright, then put some platforming in, why don't you? So, the bottomless pit's now filled with water. We can't go back and check it, but it would be interesting. Oh, and they're complete jerks too. They got rid of the stool, so, you know. Morning, Master. I sense an evil presence on it. It's almost like this is the only place to go in the middle of a boss fight. I wouldn't have guessed that the enemy that we're going to need to kill to get out of here is beyond the door. Seriously. I'll admit it, Fi is the most annoying partner. That doesn't detract anything from the gameplay, though, since I've been skipping over her dialogue and making fun of it anyway. And speaking of making fun of things, this, after the wondrous wonder that was Galactos, you'd think that something cool would be here. Nope, Galactos is everyone's favorite boss. This is kind of everyone's least favorite boss. It's like rejected Monsters, Inc. character. Abyssal Leviathan Tentacles. Is it Abyssal Leviathan kind of? No, actually no. Abyssal Leviathan is not redundant. Anyway, you immediately can't target it, which is great. And then Tentacles happened. There's nothing much you can really do, but avoid them when they group for you, which is, yes, intentional. And kill them if you want. It's kind of all you can... Did it just target a tentacle? I didn't know you could do that. Not like... Maybe you could still target Tentacles while it's under the ship somehow. Anyway, cut a bunch of tentacles. It'll pop up, and... Target lock! Why does that thing not have a belly button? As you can likely gather from its other title, this Abyssal Leviathan is said to have been a tyrant of the ancient seas. Its enormous tentacles, of course, that had to be in red, too, just to remind us that there is a boss built around enormous tentacles in this game. And they regenerate, so basically nothing we haven't seen. When it does that... Oh, it's a Zelda boss. I wonder what the weak point is. Why can't I hit this thing? There we go. Better get some arrows back if I'm missing it this many times. And just cut those things away and just sort of do this. Kind of shake the remote randomly. and you do damage. It's kind of... I get why people don't like this boss fight. It's already worse than Galactos after one cycle, and trust me, there are going to be a lot of cycles. Make sure tentacles don't come up underneath you. Not this one! Okay, low polygon tentacles, low polygon. Anyway. I'm just gonna... Thought that would have been better. You can make individual tentacles go down. I didn't know they could flick you in the butt, too. This must really just be Let's Play Curse talking, because... I'm getting hit by these things. I don't ever get hit by these things when I actually play this game. So anyway, you can hit one with a sword, not a Skyward Strike, to get the tentacles to repeat, but you do have to, excuse me, destroy a number of them before it'll come back up. And yeah, you can also go inside his head, basically, like run underneath where his hair tentacles are going to be before he falls down after you've shot him with the arrow, and you can just skip the whole cut the other tentacles part, too. I'll just do that, and never mind. Okay, I guess I'm going to get hurt. Or not. That was just a waste of time. Really weird, those whole shaky remote sections, they never actually hurt you much. At least in boss fights. I've never gotten hurt by Moldarak that way, either. I think I've... Alright, there are a couple enemies that do that thing, too. I can't remember off the top of my head, because I'm a genius. Also, run when it does that thing. And I swear, if you go underwater again before I can shoot you... There we go. I'm going to end up using a fairy, because admittedly the second phase of this fight is a lot more difficult than this one is. It's the same repetitive, but it's a lot more difficult. I'm going to use at least one fairy here. Not too worried. Okay, you can have a little hissy fit. That's fine by me. Doesn't really matter, because I'm still going to kill you either way. Getting all Donkey Kong in here again. Yeah, sometimes they're real jerks. They send barrels directly over where you need to go. And then that happens, which is also fun. Did I have to restart the fight? Okay, at least I don't have to restart the fight. And yes, Fi, my hearts are low. Thank you for telling me that. That's something that you should have the option to turn off. You should have the option to turn off, like, warning things. Because they give you an icon when your Wii Remote battery's low, too. That's actually something... Well, I mean, they're not going to update Skyward Sword anytime soon. I already know that. Alright, got a hit in there. Now, when you go down to get it... Well, I guess not, because that didn't happen. Okay, I thought the hair tentacles was supposed to actually be challenging. Basically, they give you a place to stand here. Okay, open your eye. Say, okay, that's what I was looking for. Hair, tentacles, and snakes. Okay, I didn't know they could drop heart. Invincibility frames. Existing would be nice, thank you. There we go. I must not be spasmodically shaking the Wii-remote fast enough. Wii-remote. Alright, anyway. Basically, yeah, run through, or you can just cut the tentacles out of the way, too. It doesn't really matter. Okay, he's dead. That was pathetic. Like, I gained health throughout the fight because of those hair tentacles. I gained health from that fight. Well, at least I think. I think I started with 8.5 hearts. Time to see how many I have now. I doubt. Maybe I lost like 1 heart, but that's still less than Girahim. So, you know. Bad boss. This is the worst boss fight in the game, don't worry. Okay. Cutscene. I kind of want to see if I manage to gain hearts in this fight now, so please finish up as quickly as possible. This is, I'd say this is the easiest heart. No, actually. Oh, never mind. 5. That might have been more than Girahim 5. Either way, that was still not difficult for this point in the game. And I was also about to say that this is possibly the easiest post-boss heart container to miss, because the flame is right there, but you have to Skyward strike it anyway, so, you know. Actually, I don't know, so you probably won't know. That's beside the point. How long is this? Okay, 20 minutes just doing that. Really? Anyway, fire happens. The time shift stone must have gotten destroyed or something, because all of a sudden it's the present again. And I'm kind of surprised the heart container didn't deteriorate, actually. Anyway, this is the same cutscene as before, just blue. But I guess the time shift stone sank or something. No, wait. The ship's still in its present state, but the water is still water. How does that work? Did the time shift stone like sink when Tentacles attacked the ship or something? That's the only explanation, but that the boat is still in past state, is like current. But I don't know. Weird. Anyway, fire happens. And Flames of Nehru have transformed your blade, expanding Fi's powers. She can now help your dowsing ability to search for more objects. Great, just what we needed, a more powerful Fi. But actually searching for being able to search for 4 more things is actually helpful. And actually we're going to get a lot of cutscene here, so I was going to say I'll show off the name of the sword since it doesn't actually show you. I don't think any of the Sacred Flames show you what the sword's name is now. But, ching, and more Triforce thing. More like more Fi Force, because apparently there's 3 of her, with how much she's been talking. With her sword enhanced, you can learn a new melody. I recommend we return to the Isle of Songs. That was a really bad rendition of this voice. Anyway. This is gonna be another cutscene. Give you yep. Thank you for getting me my ship back. It may have been half wrecked, but my crew and I got it shaped up to almost proper working order in no time. I wish you good luck in finding whomever it is you're looking for. Come visit again. You're welcome anytime. Okay, so you can see the sand ship off in the distance actually now. To the sand ship, you can actually directly do that instead of having to open world sail, which is good since there's not really that much to explore here. Anyway, I want to see what the heck's up with that treasure chest over there. It's randomly in the butt of the boat. It's directly under... Only got 8 arrows left. I'm going to have to do something smart about this. Actually, just because I beat the dungeon, the enemies are still going to be there, I think. Oh, that's cool. Or the crew could be... My barrels, never mind. What am I worried about, even? Okay, so... Arrow. Okay, I know how to get to it. I just didn't do it. You gotta go up on the platform on top of the mast in the back, which isn't shown on the map because it's not actually part of the first floor of the boat. And then switch time back and jump down something, I think. I think you're given free... Link! You are not good at climbing. Jeez. I don't know. I'm shaking the... Oh, right. I have to shake upwards to get him to move upwards. I forgot motion controls could be intuitive. I'm sorry. No. How do you get... Alright, that thing leads to the top of that thing, which means I gotta go everywhere. I gotta go up, across, over. Not down, though. Down is over... Grab the thing, like... I don't know. It's just been this session that I've been having trouble with the A button working. Anyway, robot likes... No! Ah! That was a cool sound, but... Ah! I'm gonna just cut this down, because it's... Like, do you really want to see me climb up the same thing again twice? On second thought, it is actually just a claw shot target down here. That makes even more sense than... Because this is part of... And I climbed all that twice for nothing, because you have to be down here to get the claw shot. Okay! My luck! On the bright side, you can actually hit it down from there, and is there another target? This is totally not going to be worth it, whatever it is. After we see what this is, I'm just going to meet you guys back in the sky, because it's not... Wait, what? There was a piece of heart here? Okay, we got another heart container. That's cool and all, but... How is that What? Is this technically not part of the dungeon, then? Depends. If this is the gossip... Depends on what this is, actually. If it's a goddess wall, then this is part of the dungeon. But if it's a gossip stone, then it isn't. Weird. I mean, that saves me one thing to look for when I go gather up whatever piece of heart I'm missing at the end of the game, but there was not a piece of heart here last time I played this game. I 100%ed my practice file, and I knew that Skyview Temple on the first visit was the only dungeon to have... Okay, it's a goddess... That's not... Okay. In my practice file, I swear Skyview Temple was the only dungeon to have a heart piece in it. I don't know what happened with that. But at any rate, we're only a few heart pieces away from having all the hearts. So I'll see you in the sky after my what factor goes down a little bit. And what episode after a dungeon would be complete without, never mind, I didn't get any goddess cubes. Because, okay, yeah, that would make sense that I didn't get any goddess cubes. Because I went to the sky before the sand ship. I need to start remembering what I did in everything besides the previous episode. Anyway, don't know why I used the bazaar, because I meant to go to the Knights Academy. Anyway, there's one more thing that I'd like to do before I end this episode. Hopefully it's going to make me seem a little bit smarter than I have been pretty much the entire episode. Yep, just to make sure, nope. No goddess chests. Makes sense now, because I'm not an idiot. I will keep repeating this to myself. That's what it takes. I am actually smart. I have the intelligence that is using them as an object. Intelligence. Smart. Gentleman. I don't know. Anyway. There's a claw shot target right here. We could have gotten this last time, and I don't remember why I didn't. Probably just forgot. Well, so much for this thing making me seem smarter. But anyway, if you drop down in here, this is the only way to access... Well, first off, we're in the Knight Academy. We're above this place. I think we're... that's Kapoor's room, yeah. You go through here. Got some monies. And if you check, find out we are in... Well, actually, you can't find out. But this is Zelda's room. This is the only way to get into Zelda's room. And you can sleep in Zelda's bed. Anyway, check the cupboard, and you will get a piece of heart that I actually knew was there. And that's about it. Also, Tingle Doll. So, not really about it. Unfortunately, yeah, there's a picture of Zelda and the headmaster. Speaking of Tingle, which is not something I like to do, but speaking of Tingle, and Hyrule Warriors, which I was talking about the lack of Groose in before in this episode. Okay. First thing, Gratitude Crystal. You will now be able to douse for Gratitude Crystals. That's one of those 4 spot things. The other things are Hearts, Rupees, and Treasure, which you'll unlock as soon as you get a new one of each of those, and Fi is stupid and not actually saying that we can douse for Gratitude Crystals. Okay. Yeah, Hearts we could already douse for, so... Rupees, Treasure, and side quest items. Because we can now get side questies. I'm going to go downstairs and talk while I'm going downstairs so I don't completely sidetrack myself here. What I was saying is, I was still sort of holding out that Groose would for some reason be DLC in the Majora's Mask pack for Hyrule Warriors, which I know isn't going to happen now because I realize it's going to be Skull Kid and Tingle, since Tingle happened in Majora's Mask for the first time. Anyway, after completing the sand ship, Fledge can actually do a push-up now without getting tired.
Well, that was a nice warm-up. Hey, Link, I was just hoping you'd come by. I wanted to ask you something. My throat...
So he could lift barrels. For sure and too strong. Okay, you gotta choose the positive answer. All thanks to you, I would have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come by to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much, Link. And what did you think this was going to be? You got 5 gratitude crystals. These crystals are feelings of gratitude in crystallized form. Must have taken a lot of gratitude to produce as much 5 crystals. Helping people feels good. Same flavor text. There wasn't a second part to that sentence. And yet Fi still has nothing to say about the fact that we can browse for gratitude crystals. Which is something... Okay, you have to speak to Batro, that's it. So we're going to end this episode off by getting one more gratitude crystal that I seem... Okay, never mind, I already got it. Until next time, I'm LeaderofLuxinape signing off, and next time I hope I'm going to remember at least one thing about this game, because that would be helpful. Bye.